What the heck? There's a lot of pressure in here. Okay, got mine. $13 smoothie, 2 rusty nuts, the ambulance, the welder. What does that mean? Alright, we're back. Another day on the 4runner. So, I stuck these rags in here to try and get some of this coolant out. So when we put the gasket on, we still got to clean that. Anyway, so our next step, I believe, I did order a front crankshaft seal. So we're going to have to pull this off. I'm sure that's going to be fun to replace it. And I know we got to pull these cam gears off so we can place the seals in that. So I guess let's go ahead and do that. I think these are 17. Alright, 17 on the cam gear. Let's see if I can buzz it off with this. Hopefully it doesn't try and move the cam too much. Here we go. So it snapped it back almost to the timing mark. Okay, let's put this away. Alright, so same thing on this side. It should do the exact same thing. Why did it go the other way? Oh, it snapped the other way. Okay, that's gonna be fun trying to line up. Okay, and now we got to take these 10mm bolts off. Next step is to take these covers off, and this cam sensor is going to have to come off, and this stud will have to come off. 10mm. You've got 1, 2, 3, and then our cam sensor. So let's start with the bottom. 1, very short. 2, same size. 3, all the same size. Stud goes on the bottom. And then the only bolt that's different is our cam sensor. Can you see that? Right. So I'm going to put these next to our driver's side cam gear. Take our shield off, dust shield. Okay. Alright, passenger side. Okay, we'll start with the stud. And it's got a little washer guy on it. Did the other one have that? No, because it was in the cam sensor. Okay. Same thing. I got to grab the wrong one. There's 3. There's one right here. There's nothing right there, RJ. That was the stud, you dingling. It's below it. Right there. Can you see what I'm doing? Is it easier? Is it better that way? Short. 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 Okay. All 3 of those are the same size, short guys. Dust shield off. Same thing. Just gonna put these with our other cam gear. Okay, now we need to remove these seals. Okay, so I don't have that fancy removing tool, so I'm going to do it the old school way and just drill a hole in it with the screw and pull it out. let's look at these new seals. Alright, here's the new seals. They're both exactly the same, it looks like. Alright, screw gun. Alright. So we're just going to do a couple wood screws in there. Oh, it's got me. It's got me. Backwards. Backwards. Okay. Okay. There's one. Let's try and pull it with one. See what happens. I don't think it's gonna do it, folks. There shouldn't be too much behind there. Ooh, I broke it right off. Okay. What about here? Okay. I need a pair of vice grips. Alright, let's try this. There we go. Okay, there's no mark on here. Does that mark mean anything? Nope. Well, here's a sneak peek of what the royal purple looks like after 200,000. Okay. Next one. Let's get that screw gun dropped. Do it up top so we can pry up top. You know, judging by the look of this, I can probably screw through this and then just push it out. Look at that, folks. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's clean that off with some brake clean. It would probably work better with the screw is once you screwed it in, take it out, unscrew it, and then cut the point off. So then you're not just digging a point into the cylinder head. Okay, so new seals, right? They have arrows on them. They can only go on one way. So put a little bit of silicone on there. Alright. And then you want to put some oil. You can use oil, assembly lube. If I had assembly lube like right in front of me, I would use it. But something is better than nothing. Alright. So get that on there. Make sure we don't roll the seal while we're trying to install it. So we're going to kind of pull and push just a little bit, make sure it's not going on the wrong way. Alright. Now, okay. This is the wheel bearing from the Acura. Why is it coming back out on me? I do have that whole press kit. Okay. Just kind of tap around it. Make sure it's all squared up against there. Ah! I don't know where to put my stuff. My bumper bench. Okay, let's see if this angle's any better. So, just a thin coat. Smear it on. Got some boogers from when I drilled it out. And Toyota actually sells like a sealant. I mean, but it's black RTV. I mean, how much different can you get? Okay. Dip it in our oil. Okay. Now, get her on. So it looks like we have to put it on like on one side, and then kind of move it around. There we go. Okay. Wheel bearing installer. Seems like it's getting like air in there. Okay. It seems like we're golden. And we're in, folks. Okay. Passenger side. Driver side. Now we gotta do that crankshaft seal, and that's gonna be fun. Because we're gonna have to pull that gear off. Okay, let's try and get this timing belt gear off. Yep, it doesn't come off as easy as Outram did it. Oh man. There's really nowhere to grab this thing. Yeah, it's not going any further, so it can't be moving. I don't really want to tap on it because that'd mess up the belt, the new belt. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. All right, that's a good sign. Okay, well you came out a little bit. Now I need you to come out more without screwing anything up. Like scratching the snout of the crankshaft. Come on. Can I grab it now? Let's use my baby pry bar. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh shoot, are you even seeing what I'm doing? Crap. No. And I bet you that camera didn't get it either. Oh. Anyway, we stuck a screwdriver in here and just barely tapped it, and it started to come out. So now we're using our pry bar to get it out the rest of the way. And I'm not putting a lot of pressure on this. As you can see, I'm doing it with one hand. A little more pressure there. Okay, let's see if I can get it off by hand now. Oh, come on. Oh, you know what I should have done? We should have sprayed some stuff on there. Spray some stuff on. Maybe put it back on. Just gently I can tap this all the way back on. Crap. Yes, sir. Okay, so since I'm pretty sure you didn't see this the first time, we're going to do it again. Also, I sprayed some lubricant on there to get it off easier. So what I did to get it off is I stuck my screwdriver in there, and I tried to do it like this, but it wasn't having it. It's moving now, but it wasn't before. So what I did is I just lightly tapped, okay, until it started to come loose, and then I pried on it this way, and then I got my actual pry bar and started pushing on it. And it didn't take a whole lot of pressure. This is easier than it was when I first started, but not that much, right? There we go. So hopefully you have a Toyota like mine. It's not all seized up, and it'll come off easy. So there's your gear. There's no washer or anything on it. Now we just got to get our seal out, and we're gonna try the screw method again, like we did last time. Drill. Alright, so find a little hole right there in the center. I'm not sure if this is going to work, so. Okay, there we go. There it goes. Alright. What I was saying earlier about cutting your piece off, that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to zip that right off so it's flat. Okay. And now we'll screw it in. And then pull it out. Voila. There you go. So you see the screw went right through there. And this seal is, for 200,000 miles, this seal feels good. And I'm pretty sure I didn't replace that at 100,000. My other Toyotas, like the older ones, the 3VZs that I had that was leaking horribly, that seal was so brittle when I pulled it out. This one is just nice. Okay, so let me show you what it looks like after we screwed that in there and see if we messed anything up. Okay, I can't really see myself. Let me turn this light off. I can't see anything. When we go look at the video, maybe I'll be able to tell then. But I don't think I damaged it in any way. Alright, so let's clean this off and get the new seal put on. Oh, and make sure not to lose your key. That would suck if the key fell off. So I'm going to use a screwdriver and kind of stick it inside this lip. Okay, let me go get that new seal. Alright, same thing as the last. Here's our new seal. So this is not an OEM Toyota. This is a National 223830. Since I wanted to get this done sooner than later, after I realized I didn't have the seal, I ordered one. Let's match this up to the old seal. Oh, it's not the right one. So, sooner than later, it didn't work. We got the wrong seal. Great. Alright, there's a part number on here. It looks like it's Bravo Hotel 403 India Foxtrot. So I'm gonna look this up. I'll be back. Okay, we got the new seal. Alright, Toyota, OEM. Couldn't get an aftermarket, which is fine. The Toyota is a couple dollars more than aftermarket, but this is the right seal. Okay, you can see that. Alright, same thing on our other seals. Puts a little silicone on here. Okay, and then we'll do our sealant on the outside. Did this already get hard on me? Oh my gosh, it's been a few days. Alright, so smear it on the outside. Yeah, that was probably a little bit too much. We'll make it work. Alright, can you see what's going on down here? It looks like it's possible. Okay, this will slide her up on our crankshaft. Try not to roll it back on itself. There we go. Now we need a socket or driver that size. Alright, it doesn't look like I have the correct thing handy here, so we're just going to use an extension. Alright, let me pause the video until I get appropriate tools. No! I don't know, where are you at? Cut this whole section. Alright, I found the Toyota seal driver. Look, this is a OEM Toyota crankshaft. Look at that, OEM. Okay, this is just a random PVC I found outside, so it should work. It fits this perfectly. So I mean, if you had to, you know, you could go to Home Depot and just buy this PVC pipe, and obviously it works. Gets right on there. Probably should have cleaned a little better. Now I got to clean the dirt off of my crankshaft. I just got dirty, but it wasn't that hard to put on. You see what I'm saying? And it was a little bit easier than doing it with forks or extensions or whatever. So before you start your project, you might want to get something to drive that seal, make it a lot easier. And you saw how long it took. Alright, next step, start reassemble, right? We still got to get our water pump. I've been sticking these rags in here to make sure the water doesn't get past our sealing surface. Okay, we are limited in our, I forgot what I was going to say. Cut it. Alright, since I have this right here, right now with me, we're going to use this instead of wheel bearing grease. I just kind of coat pretty much all of it. And then the slider on over our woodruff key. Alright, now we need our cam gears back on. I am going to take a minute and clean these. So I like to put my stuff back on clean so it looks like we actually did something. And I'll do that off camera. Oh. Okay, I changed my mind. We're gonna do a little bit of this on camera. So, all I'm gonna do is spray some degreaser on this thing. And I think this is mixed with water. I usually mix it with water. I use this stuff for everything. So. Same stuff I use on the accurate videos. These aren't terribly dirty, so it pretty much comes right off. I am debating right now in my head if I should paint these just in case, you know, there's going to be a rust spot somewhere. Saw before, here's the after. Hopefully my audio works. See how we're getting right here? It's kind of, the paint's coming off, so we're going to paint this. And this is where it goes against the block or the head. One of those. You know, you don't have to get too crazy with the cleaning. I mean, you do if you want to. I'm not saying you shouldn't. At least identify if there's going to be any potential issues. Like this will definitely be a potential issue. It's going to start rusting, so we're going to paint this. Where's the other one? This one, starting a little bit right there and right here. It also has this foam on here. That's to help seal it up against the other part there and keep dust out, dust and debris, dirt, whatever. There's one on here. That's silicone or something right there. So we'll Scotch-Brite these up and paint them. If you guys want to send me something, P.O. Box 321, Denton, Texas 76202. Alright, so I got a little sanding block. We're just gonna make that metal shiny again. Or I meant this metal, the rusty metal shiny, not the existing paint, because it's gonna be dull. See those areas I was talking about? And if you don't, then when you go to do your timing belt at another 100,000 miles, then you're going to be dealing with this rust issue. We got some bare spots here on this side. Okay, what I'm going to use is this PR15 top coat. So this is a direct to metal paint, so I don't have to use a primer. I can spray it on here and it'll stick to the bare metal, right? You can use it over a primer or another paint. Now, the thing about this is just a rust preventative coating. It will not convert any existing rust that you have. If you do have existing rust and you didn't get it off with your sanding block, right, you'll need to spray this in like some phosphoric acid or Ospo, something like that. Let that sit for 24 hours, rinse it off, and then spray your top coat on there. Because if you have rust behind the metal and you spray this on, it'll bleed through. I've already tried it with the sliding gate that we built. Alright, so I'm going to paint these. Not here.